So very first impression, it's got a little more pep to it than I expected. It seems to be geared pretty low.
This video is sponsored by Cruiseman's Garage Honda Goldwing Maintenance Video Series.
Okay, so we got a new bike to try out today. We are going to be riding the NX500. This is like a small adventure bike from Honda. And this is my very first ride, other than riding it up the driveway when they delivered it on the truck. I did do that, but that's not really considered a ride. And what I'm doing this morning, this is a very short ride, but it is going to be like a first ride. And straighten the camera here a little bit. What I'm just riding around the neighborhood. I'm going to go take this bike over to a park where I usually get some video and photos I use for B-roll when I do my review. So I think this is the smallest motorcycle I've ever reviewed. But it does actually sit up pretty tall. It's got I think it's a 32-inch or 33-inch seat height. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. I am shooting my video with my X5 360-degree camera, and I am using the audio from my Sena Outrush 2 headset, which I was able to connect via Bluetooth to the X5. So we'll see if that gives me a little better audio than what we had the other day using the DJI. You know, I think the Sena headset does a little better job with managing the wind. Of course, it has a wind muff on the microphone, and I did not have the wind protector on the DJI Mic Mini. So very first impression, it's got a little more pep to it than I expected. It seems to be geared pretty low. I'm in third gear. And even at these low speeds and low RPMs, I'm getting a little bit of buzz through the handlebars. I don't feel any buzz in the foot pegs yet, but I do get some in the handlebars. Not a lot, but and here I am at the park. I usually pull over and try to get some geese in the shot. I'm going to just pull in right here if I can. Oh yeah. We'll just go down here. See if we can't get a little sunlight going here. I should have brought a kickstand coaster. I hope this thing doesn't fall over. Hey, it's been a while since I've ridden a manual bike, so it takes some getting used to. I don't know why they put these little wimpy ass kickstand feet on a dirt bike where you know you're going to be putting it out in the dirt. I'm afraid this is going to fall over because the ground is kind of wet here. So I think I'll pull up over here on a sidewalk. Where I can know that my kickstand is in good shape. I just hope I don't interfere with any people walking, and I will interfere with people walking over here. even an old tin can would work. You know, this might actually be an interesting, this little playground might make an interesting backdrop. Maybe I'll just pull off into here. Like this, see if I can do that. I'm just not sure to leave a hold on this soft. I'm gonna have to get it on the concrete. I'm afraid I just don't want this thing to tip over. Fortunately, this bike is light enough, it's very easy to walk around. I think I'll just do it like this right here. On a little bit. There we go. We'll just do it like that. Okay, I'm going to rig up my cameras and everything, and I'll start getting some video. This one is equipped with some kind of interesting soft-sided, like a hard nylon panniers, and then it has this plastic Honda top box, which is actually pretty good size. I'm not sure if it'd hold a helmet or not. It might. I remember I struggled to figure out how to open it the other day. I'll have to play around with it again. I'm just going to set my stuff over here, take my helmet off, and I will start shooting video. And this is just a little preview of this NX500 review. Okay, I just wrapped up my shoot of videos and photos. It's weird. When I rev the engine, I can feel a blast of air coming up and hitting my left hand. I don't know where that's coming from. That's kind of odd. Okay, I'll just take off over the grass here. I think that dog wanted a piece of this. You know, we only have a few weeks of decent weather left, if that. There's no telling here how long it's going to last. We've had some really nice weather. The last couple of weeks, 3 weeks, it's been in the 60s in the mornings. It gets up into the 90s in the afternoon. Now, one thing I do like from a motovlogger standpoint, they got a really nice little bar. They've got a really nice little bar up here on the windshield, just behind the windshield. Not really sure what the bar's for. maybe to mount a GPS or other accessories. But it's perfect for mounting a Insta360 camera on, or any action camera for that matter. Just my very first impression, not really a legitimate test, is that this bike feels a little more adventure focused than the NX500 I tested. It looks like it has beefier shocks up front, forks, and it's certainly got the seat height and the ground clearance. It's a pretty comfortable seating position for me. I'm at 6'2", with about a 32-inch inseam, and it's comfortable enough. But it feels like this bike would be a little more capable off-road. I don't know why, but it just does. And back home, and we'll put this little kid back in the garage, and I will finish my testing at a later time and date. Thanks for joining me today. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you on the next Cruiseman's motorcycle reviews, I guess.